Hello again. Hopefully the fans blowing on me aren't too loud over the microphone, but it is hot as hell in here. This is Buron versus Gallows. We've been here 6 times before. 5 of those, I think, resulted in disband. We held, all the attacks came from Hermanville before. I think we held 2 or 3 times, and then he finally pulled our card and kicked us out. Every single one of them was a close call, but we kept pushing because that's what you have to do as allies. It's just keep pushing even if it's risky. This time we've entered from Lebisey woods for the first time. We tried to do that last time, but I made an error in my intel and forgot that the 2512 Panzer group was a speed 3. It's not an armor column, so I assumed it was speed 2, and I had it beat with my speed 3, but I was mistaken. I thought I knew all the German groups that were speed 3, and it definitely cost me because he blocked us from Lebisey, and we had a secondary enter from Bielville, and there's no surviving this entry by yourself. So we just did a single team disband. Added it to the list of disbands. So I entered a book from Basley only to try to preoccupy some of his teams to keep them off of this very tight entry. This could end up being another disband just because we're so concentrated, and since he knew I was probably going to try this, I wouldn't be surprised if we had support raining down on us. I also have support. I have an airstrike. Excuse me. And the mortar barrage. We really could have used artillery, but we didn't have any. Well, we did, but it had to go to Benville to handle Panthers. So we are just going to have to do our best here. This is versus KG Oppeln, which is a Panzer IV column. He does have anti-tank guns, so we have to be very careful. I kind of like that position. Gun is pretty important, but something tells me that Gallows is going to, if we're lucky, get 1 shot off and kill 1 tank. Might even be able to be spotted from there. But once he finds a position, he's just going to reposition orders and destroy this, or his support will destroy this. Without an anti-tank gun, things get a lot more complicated. I would have if I had to bring another one, that would be 1 less infantry team. We're already running kind of low on infantry teams, considering the forced 5, which I don't particularly like that. And last stand ornament's one of my few gripes about it. I kind of favor the free slots. You had the longest day. If you're going to bring a bunch of tanks, it's going to cost you. But I think the freedom, if you're a commander on the battlefield, you're going to do whatever you think is necessary, even if it's maybe against the rules. I don't know. But I definitely think you would hold off on putting tanks in open positions if you had the infantry to fill those slots. But it is what it is. It's not going to change. So, no point griping about it. Which we're sneaking over here. Just try to this. If I was him, I'd be getting an anti-tank gun. They can hide behind walls. Maybe here. To try to, probably one here, to try to get beats on us. trees, so we'll put him safe. Edge of the board is about as safe as you can get, provided you have some cover from mortars and off-board support, because any round that lands over here just disappears. So that I believe the mortar, dice roll is still going to have the same circle of probability, but when half of that probability is make the round disintegrate into nothingness, it's less of a fall on you. So if you're sneaking around, try to hug the edge of the map if you can. It'll help keep things alive. That's why my recon team is way back here. We have a sniper who, since he has a shell hole, should stay concealed and be able to pick off troops. He's probably going to load this up with mortar rounds. My hope is that he'll kill the snipers. That's all that I put here. And then pull those teams off, maybe, after capturing this. And then maybe these guys can be backup to recapture a VL if we're getting our butts kicked down here. So we'll see how that goes up top. Gallows knows all my tricks, so he's probably looking for something like this. But we're gonna try it anyways. Nothing else that'll force these teams to stay up here longer and not be in the fight down here. There were 4 commanders. That's also atypical, but when I have high disband risk, I try to do that. These guys are just going to get pulverized. This is probably our safest bet. Just pushing through these trees into this orchard. Yeah, this is really cramped now. I believe KG Luck is his secondary, so I don't think Oppeln has any assault guns, but I know KG Luck does, which means you can expect at least one 105 howitzer to just be raining down misery on us. Nothing else, we just want to survive here. He could also put an anti-tank gun in the open grass. Since he's defending, that's the one time you can build entrenchments. And I have been caught off guard by an entrenched anti-tank gun. If he's in his new trench, he'll act as if he's concealed. And if I can't spot him, it'll get tough. Steiner is somebody that has done that to me on Buron. He put a 8.8. He put a flak gun up here and it entrenched itself, and just he had an angle of fire I was not anticipating, and I'm pretty sure that didn't go well for us. Of course, our commander took him somewhere safe, if there is such a thing here. Okay. Oh, shoot through the building. Guys right there. To get any snipers. Scary over here. probably going to target them. It'd probably be a good place for him to try to land mortars on us. The Brent section somewhere. There it is. Yikes. This is going to get pulverized probably as well. Could have been done right here. Yeah, we should. I'm thinking forward motion, but my brain should probably be in disband protection. It's tricky sometimes, and you'll have to keep your eyes peeled for this. Elevation matters, especially when crops are involved. Elevation matters. Your tank is taller than troops and anti-tank guns. But when you're targeting, I'm pretty sure it's only looking at the ground. So if you try to aim over crops, see how it turns dark green and it's broken sometimes? That's the crops obstructing my view to a ground level target here. But if a tank or vehicle suddenly comes into view, all of a sudden this will turn bright green because the tank is taller than the crops. And you can suddenly get surprised by line of sight that previously not there. The walls will do this. You'll have a broken line of sight at a wall, but you'll be able to shoot a tank over it, and vice versa. It can be very tricky and very problematic if it catches you off guard. Elevated rails can do that. The railway in Buron is one of those that is just short enough or just tall enough to block the ground level targeting or tank height to ground level targeting, but two tanks will be able to shoot themselves over it. Something to watch out for. Can ruin your day pretty darn quick too. That's my strongest Sherman. I don't know that Point Man is the best place for him or not. Jeez. He can just reach over this. To secure this a little better. I can't. I just don't think I should put anyone on this side. Just sitting ducks. Place my troops first. If I want this guy here, not to mention he can smoke himself and come from behind cover or breach hedges or walls, and I will have no defense except smoking myself. So I think we're just gonna load up this side best. Try to get into a spread out position and then depending on how rowdy Gallows is feeling, this could be really ugly. Oppeln hasn't Haven't seen a battle yet, I don't think, so it's going to be fresh. Fully equipped. A little scary. I should probably be thinking these out a little more thoroughly. Probably missing some good positions. I wonder, can I fit in there? Can I fit in there? I guess that's.
Forward observer reports. Mortar barrage available.
Dangerous move to these orchards, so we aren't having too much of a choice here.
Move completed.
He probably expects us to have support. Maybe that's why he's not opening up on us.
Redeployed. In position.
Tempted to get a little sneaky, but sneaking across roads, you can hide in the grass, but roads probably get you spotted. And this is the only guy spotted for my BL if he has anybody sneaking up themselves.
Move completed.
We'll hold off on it. You'd be surprised what you can sneak through safely in Gold Juno's sword. I think in LSA in general, unless they have teams close by or you have an elevated building close by, you can kind of sneak right under noses without it being spotted. Like you might be able to sneak the whole way up here. It's when you're defending, it's something you
Redeployed.
watch out for actively. You gotta have eyes down close. I've had troops in like in Benmoville sneak right up to a gun. The gun didn't even spot him. The troops just crawled right up and killed him. Actually, I think that was my first Gold Juno sword campaign versus Steiner, which is
In position.
Steiner, you're not getting out of it. But that gun was protecting Beeville. He killed it. Captured Beeville. Went to Beeville. He's over for me in that.
Move completed.
I've gotten a lot better since then. I want to say that's why he's ducking me. He doesn't want me to get my retribution. Hear that, Steiner? I'm calling you out. Better start playing me again. I called Juno sword. Nah, I'm just kidding. We actually have rats. I mean, campaign going as well. We both just play lots of other people. I started way too many campaigns. But it's too fun not to. Yeah, he seems way back. Mr. Gallows. I might have been going for the throat here. Stay away from this wall. Actually, we might even want to stay further away from the wall because, like I said, he might be able to see over that. Is that a tall one? 33. Doesn't say.
Jerry, take cover!
Aw.
Ha! Jared just got his.
Where? Ah, sniper. Trying to suss us out. Wow. Now he knows something. Yeah, here it comes. I can't even tank. That's crazy. Some cover.
Move completed. Redeployed.
Strange. Usually you can see what destroyed units are. It won't show me who that is. It said we destroyed it, so that's gotta be a sniper.
In position. Move completed. In position.
Area secured.
Redeployed.
I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that we aren't taking fire anywhere. Trust these trees. See if we get these.
In position. Move completed.
As soon as these are clear, I should be able to this tank up. What you can do sometimes is just carve off a big chunk. These guys can sneak around, get up here, can pinch off big bubbles of territory they can't deploy it later.
In position. Move completed.
I'll start picking up these here.
Redeployed.
Okay.
In position.
See right here, I might try.
Move completed.
Pinch this off. So that's it. This is this corner.
Redeployed. In position. Move completed.
We're in it now.
We're immobilized.
You're not even moving.
In position.
How did you get immobilized? Look, it wasn't moving. I've never seen that. Wow. Oh, mad about that.
Jerry, take cover!
Let's go for it.
Redeployed.
If he's planning on pulling out of here or what? You can usually
In position.
cause a lot of problems here for quite a long time. I'll take it. After the ass kicking so we can get in here.
Move completed.
Sergeant!
Oh, casualty. From there.
Area secured.
Alright.
Move completed. Redeployed.
Incoming!
Move completed.
It's Jerry, take cover!
Softer target. Just kidding.
Area secured.
Incoming!
Redeployed.
Sergeant!
Breaking away!
Team's lost, sir!
We're under heavy fire. In position.
Stretcher!
Go on.
Area secured.
Well, that was a lot less bloody than I was expecting. See, pitched all that off. I should have ran that command team right over and we'd have pinched that off. They were taking fire, so it seemed. Even one sneak might have given me that square. Oh well, it turned out better than I thought. Now we're really up in their biz. So yeah. Yeah, Gallows worried about the attrition there. It's a real problem for the Germans. It's a problem for the Americans too, but it's much less serious for them. Most people complain about how strong the Germans are, but that's in the beginning. You go to late stage Gold Juno Sword campaigns, and the Germans are hurting. If you get even just a battle group that has run out of its anti-tank guns, then the allies, a good ally player will know this because he'll recon the battle groups in single player. You're going to see armor moving on you in a way more aggressive manner because anti-tank guns are huge in this. They keep the armor honest. Because one anti-tank gun can wipe out an entire column if they're just running around like crazy. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna kill this tree. Start up another one for the next minute.